Hello, all my YouTubers. It's Rochelle. Hi. Um, it's that time of the month where I get to do my HRT update. Um, it's been 5 months um, since I started, so I guess this is month number 5 update. Um, wow. What a 5 months it's been. Scary, but interesting. So, without further ado, let us begin. Okay, so 5 months. Hmm. Um, Physical changes. My upper thighs have gotten a tad bigger. See, the fat redistribution is definitely happening there, which is great because it's helping the figure a little bit. But not too much happening on the hips and the backside, unfortunately. But like many people have said to me, girl, these things take time. Um, Rome wasn't built in a day, and so yeah, that'll just have to happen naturally. Other physical changes. Body hair. It seems to have not changed that much. It's still growing a lot lighter, a lot finer, um, a lot less in certain areas. Um, Patterns have definitely changed a little bit. Hair's growing in sort of a different shape and a different texture, which takes a bit of getting used to. um, Other physical changes: muscle mass, upper arms, shoulders. I've lost quite a bit there in the last couple of weeks. I'm definitely seeing it. Um, Other than that, my face has changed a little bit from what I can see. But then again, I only see myself in the mirror and I see myself every day. So I don't really see the changes because, according to me, I still look the same as I did 3 months ago. No real change there. Um, Other physical changes. Unfortunately, my boats at the end of my legs are still the same size. So the struggle is real to find shoes. Bit of a problem, but I'm working on it. um, every girl has their difficulties, and finding shoes is obviously mine. Other than that, my skin has gotten so soft. It's amazing. I've started to look after my skin a lot more and moisturize and look after my face a lot more, and day creams and night creams, just to make sure I don't age prematurely. It seems to be helping a little bit, I think. And your other physical changes. The girls. Growth spurts have been happening. Very, very painful and annoying because one can't sleep on the sides or the stomach anymore because I get woken up with this pain and I realize, oh, it's because I'm lying on the girls. So I've got to sort of adjust my sleeping pattern and put pillows on the one side and the other side so I don't turn over in the evening. Otherwise, I'm up every 2 or 3 hours and that just ruins my night of sleep. It's terrible. But I'm getting around that. Other than that, that's about it for the physical changes. Mental changes. Oh, wow. I don't even know where to begin. I can't actually remember what I felt like as a man. I've changed so much, and it's just such a completely different feeling. I mean, my priorities in life have changed, my feelings have changed, um, my reactions, the way I perceive others. It's just so different. I can't even begin to describe. It's like my eyes have opened for the first time, and I'm actually looking in this new world and seeing all of the things I've missed, and things to come. And it's scary. Make no mistake, it's scary, but on the other hand, it's exciting because it's a new chapter in my life, um, one which should have been opened many many years ago, but due to my stubbornness, I tried to do it as a man and do it as what society perceived me as. But look, you cannot fool genetics, and you cannot fool how your brain is hardwired. It's evident in medical research and brain scans, and you name it. It's a proven fact. Transgender people are like this not by choice. It's by brain activity and all sorts of other stuff from birth. So I get really pissed off when people walk up to me and say, "Oh, when did you decide that you were trans?" I'm like, I didn't. I've just been like this. I've just only recently realized that I've been living a lie and not being true to myself or how I feel. And that's the difficult part, because most people don't understand. And further than that, most people don't want to understand. They would rather live in their boxes, where male is male and female is female, and if you're born male, you must live the rest of your life as a male, and if you're born female, you must live the rest of your life as a female. Gender, unfortunately, is not that simple. It's not a new thing. It's been going on since the Bible days. It's just that it wasn't socially accepted and people are scared. But you know what? When I came out with a big bang. And I said, this is me, this is who I am, this is who I feel inside. And if you don't like it, is it your problem or is it my problem that you don't like it? I'm quite happy with myself as I am. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not changing anyone's life for the worse. As far as I'm concerned, I am a much better person all around, in all aspects, than I've ever been. I'm a much happier person. I'm a more well-adjusted person. And I'm a more straightforward person. This is how I am. And it's taken me long enough to realize that this is actually me, and stop trying to make other people happy, because they just walk all over you and take you for everything that you have got, chew you up and spit you out on the ground and leave you for dead. Right, enough for the negatives. Time to get to the positives. Other mental changes. In my last video, I discussed a little bit about sexual orientation and attraction. I can well confirm that that was not just an estimate. It's happening for real. No jokes. It's quite serious. I have changed, and I am open for exploring it. I don't know if that's the right term used. I'm not sure, but I'm tired of living in a little box and not exploring who I am. And I need to explore who I am. I need to figure out and unbox all of me so the rest of the world can see me for who I am. Not for who I used to be or for who I was pretending to be. Other mental changes. Wow. Priorities in life. Much more family orientated. Family to me now has become very important. And hopefully one day I can find a partner and maybe have a family of my own, or something like that. That's really important to me, because it's kind of lonely, especially being a trans. It's very difficult because people don't understand, and they still see you as the gender you were born. They don't see that you're actually not. And I think for me that's the hardest part, is knowing who I am, but people still think of me as who I was. And that, friends, is a major one to deal with. And that's a hurdle that many trans people struggle with, I think. Please remember, I speak for myself and I do not speak for any other trans person, because everyone's journey is very different, but it's based on the same lines. Other than that, life is good, work is good, a lot of changes. People thought that when I started my transition it was a joke, and that it was just a phase I was going through of experimentation, and it'll come to pass and I'll go back to who I used to be. Well, let me tell you something. This was a decision I made not lightly. It's many years of therapy and many sleepless nights of running this through my mind. Is this who I really am? What about society? What about my family? It all boils down to, what about me? I've given my whole life to my family and to other people, and not cared about my happiness or me. And society and life has chewed me up and spat me out. So now I'm on my own 2 feet, standing my ground and saying, no more. No more. This time it's about me. I'm 38 years old. It's old enough for me to stand on my own 2 feet and say, I am who I am. And this is me. Take it or leave it. I'm proud to be a transgendered female. I'm not scared to tell the world that I am transgender, because I think it's something very special, It's very special for me. It's a special journey. It's a special time in my life, and it will be special for me for the rest of my life. Although I'm sure I will get to a stage where in the future, where I have basically medically and physically completely transitioned, and or wanting to blend into society as normal. But I think that's still quite a few years away. But in the meantime, I've got to be who I am, and I've got to push forward and let other people know, you know what, it's okay to be different than what society expects you to be. It's okay. It's hard, make no mistake. It's hard, but it's okay. If you stand your ground, you let people see who the real person is inside, the happier person, and they don't accept it, well then, I'm sorry girl, then they don't belong in your lives. Keep strong, keep pushing forward, keep being who you are, because that's what matters in life. At the end of the day, when the curtains close, you're going to ask yourself a question. Did you have a good life? Were you true to yourself? Were you true to other people? And that's the questions you're going to have to answer. So, from Rochelle and my 5-month update, be good to others around you, and most importantly, be true to yourself. Love you all.